You are.
Anyway.
I look out at this class and I see hope.
I've got a big head, so as in physically large. Yo.
I'm just trying to help.
How do I know that's the code?
You know what? Go stuff your code up your ass.
Shh.
Who are you?
I call me the Shapesmith.
I can't marry a fish. I have a girlfriend.
Relax.
That did not look good. Internet said no, and then it stopped. Oh, that's actually got me. Oh. Well, go on, people, dames. So, this is episode 2 on of Invincible. And I can't actually believe I waited, because actually when I got to it, when I was watching the first episode, I realised there was a second episode. But it was so late, I was like, I can't really watch the second one now. And now there's a third. But it's so late, I don't know if I can watch the third one either. But we'll see. I don't know how long that episode is. It's 50 minutes. I can't watch the third. I can't watch the third, but maybe I can watch the third tomorrow. So, if I remember rightly from the first episode back, you've got this whole timeline situation going on where there's like different dimensions. It starts off with Mark and Omniman looking like they're joining up like all kinds of forces, doing all sorts to Atom Eve. I actually was calling it Adam Eve. Clearly I haven't watched the show for ages. Adam Eve. And but it looks as though that this guy, this kind of time traveling dude, can open portals. He wants to get all the knowledge from all the same versions of him, and he wants to kind of, I guess, congregate and like share all the knowledge so he can kind of, you know, avoid the oblivion that comes to his world, but ends up kind of annihilating his machine, turning into this weird brain squelch monster back thing, and it kind of ends there with him like swearing he's gonna get revenge on Invincible. I'm still not quite sure that I know really what's going on, because but all I do know is that it was good. It was very, very, very good. So I'm keen to see what happens in episode 2. So let's waste no time. If anything happens to Mark, yeah, like the real Mark, because I think there's like more than one Mark. Anything happens to Mark, I'm not going to be happy, because man has been through enough. It's enough.
For some of you, it probably seemed like this day would never come. For others, it came far too quickly. You are.
Anyway.
I look out at this class and I see hope.
I've got a big head, so as in physically large.
Mark's not seriously gonna miss his own graduation, is he?
He's just running a little late.
I mean, is he busy
this
saving
is
the
why
world?
I quit superhero.
What is
Terra,
it with
terra.
you and historical monuments?
That is.
Professor Seismic, right?
Doc Seismic.
Actually. Can you imagine seeing that?
I made a few new friends during my time underground. Magma Knights.
That's a very OG name. Magnamites.
Sometimes life hits you with everything it's got.
That's a good piece of meat he's got at the back of his neck. Yo. Yeah, take that, sir. Are they gonna stay down? I'm saying.
See? Even your greatest heroes are useless against the power of darkness!
People like to talk too much.
Oh, so all I missed were the made-up inspirational quotes? Cool.
Hey there, hero.
And it's all
Good
cleaned up
timing.
and stuff as well.
Amber Justine Bennett.
Yeah, Amber. Yeah. Maybe I like her in this season. Maybe I need to give her like another chance. Yeah! I did love doing that, to be fair.
Remember,
It's
be bold, be original, be...
Oh, they are doing it with each one. That's quite cool.
Oh, and did I tell you guys I'm volunteering for the Katie Giles campaign?
That's your idea of a summer vacation? But you do you. I'm gonna find the trashiest reality show I've never heard of and binge every episode twice.
I'm gonna go help finish the reconstruction up in Chicago.
He's my kind of funny.
I'm on call. Cecil might need me.
You're always on call now.
That's the job.
If those Sequids ever take over, Earth is next. We need to strike first.
Livingston.
What makes you think I know anything about Martians?
I mean, just share an opinion.
I have to visit the urination chamber.
Man's fell over, so maybe don't share your opinion, but but I can understand though. Stakes are high.
You are a smart Earth astronaut.
Say, everything okay, Russ?
Please don't kill me! What? Spare me!
Effective immediately. You're taking a temporary leave till you can get your head on straight.
I think that might be wise. But is he seeing himself as a Martian? I can't remember who that is. Yay!
There. Saved you some work.
There we go. Bit delayed, but
What the hell do you think you're doing? You scared the piss out of my entire crew.
I'm just trying to help.
How do I know that's the code?
You know what? Go stuff your coat up your ass.
You know how long I've been baying the city to clean up that mess? 6 years.
that's quite cool. That is sick. That is so sick.
Morning.
It's
Since when
tired.
do you drink coffee? It keeps doing that. You and me.
He's gonna be like, nah.
Somewhere
I'm on
tropical
call.
with a fancy hotel.
I want to, but Cecil told me the Guardians are working out some issues, and I don't know if I can take off right now.
You're a good person. No one thinks you're gonna turn out like your father.
But then why would you even say it?
Because she knows that's what you're worried about. Oh, this is so difficult to navigate. That's just... My mum would do the same thing.
People try and kill me every single day. Look, I don't need that shit at home.
There's such a thing as overkill.
I've got a boo-boo that could use some duplicases.
First of all, we are not dating. And second, that's inappropriate language for the workplace.
You goddamn geriatric hypocrite.
This is none of your business.
We call them heroes. Rule
Was not expecting that.
with his gentle nature and kind spirit, Martian Man made Earth his home.
So that is Martian Man then.
Here's the need to know. We've had multiple corroborated sightings of Darkwing.
So, when you say cursed, is that like a metaphor?
Yeah.
Or... What?
Not
the
so much.
hell?
So can you get out of it or? Okay. To the face.
I was Nightboy, his assistant.
Assistant? So he's the rubbing.
Sidekick? We don't use that term. It's degrading.
Oh. My bad.
Oh, man. Hey, you're coming with me, okay?
I'm not going anywhere with the son of a psychopath.
Ooh.
Hey, I'm being nice. So watch it.
Welcome to the Shadowverse.
There are dark things here.
Let go!
Not until you take me back.
Oh.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Test me, bruv. Test me.
There.
Shh.
Debbie,
Oh.
what a pleasant surprise. What can I do for you?
Is she getting another
Mark
slap?
almost missed his high school graduation because of you. And he's not your soldier. You can't just order him around.
Well, at least he follows orders. Debbie, I meant what I said about looking out for Mark. No dangerous stuff until he's ready.
Donald?
Debbie, are you okay?
Are you? So I'm guessing he must have made like a clone, right? Because he definitely doesn't exist anymore.
Mom, it's me. I'll put on some tea and we can just talk, okay?
Things have been a little tight lately financially, but we're fine.
There.
Turn it back, please, before your father gets home.
Oh?
I've provided for this family longer than you've been alive.
There. 24 karat. You can sell this.
Turn it back.
We'll visit in a few days to check in and make Dad sell this. Bye.
I mean, I get it. I get his morality in it all. But also, give me the apple. Oh, wow.
I said I'd be back at 1:30.
We're almost there. Yeah, so it's just Las Vegas, okay? You only get an hour for lunch, and I can't fly you to Europe that fast without your skin ripping off. Can I kiss you anyway?
You get an A for effort.
She's growing.
And for letting me keep my skin on.
Mark, I need you.
Oh, what?
Dinner tonight instead.
So...
Also, I need to take you back to work first.
Yeah, okay. I was like, mate.
You're late.
For what? Low tide?
Something like that. Turns out the Atlanteans are sore about Omniman murdering their king Aquarius. Since your dad vanished like a fart in a hurricane, Atlantean law dictates that his sentence falls to his next of kin.
Oh.
You want me to go to war against an entire underwater civilization?
Who said anything about war? According to Atlantean custom, the only way to atone for the king's murder is to marry his widow.
I can't marry a fish! I have a girlfriend!
Relax.
Yeah, like Amber's gonna be fine with you marrying some trout, like...
Okay, but like, will I have to, you know...
Consummate?
What exactly am I looking at?
You're right. Good luck down there, I'll be listening.
Just, what? Just peace? Just leave me with the fish people, yeah?
You called me back for the Lizard League?
They've hit a bio-research lab outside of Dallas. It appears that Supreme Lizard has seized control in his absence.
That doesn't look like a real, like, villain.
Nope!
I'm gonna need to see what their powers are.
Not this bullshit again. Who are you?
I call me... the Shapesmith.
Sorry.
Is it usually this weird around here?
You have no idea.
Man got clocked the hell out. I don't care. I'm hoping that, like, the widow doesn't necessarily resemble the rest of them. But she's a goner, isn't she? Although Angelina Jolie was very, very attractive in Shark's Tale. For an animated fish, just to be clear.
Welcome, son of he who slayed my husband.
About that...
You will address her as your majesty, air breather.
It's an honor to meet you, and I'm very sorry for what my father did, but I can't do this.
We abolished that barbaric custom. What do you think we are, savages?
Oh, absolutely not.
Thank God. I mean, thank you, Your Majesty. Great. So what's a new law?
Trial by combat.
Oh dear. Maybe a kiss with her would have been preferable. What is it? Okay.
Wait, you want me to fight that?
Don't presume.
Seems a little unfair.
Don't presume. Don't presume.
Okay.
Yeah, it's attached to
win.
something.
Can I go now?
Yep.
Ah, that makes a lot more sense.
Seriously?
Cupboards that don't close. Lamppost things, post boxes don't close.
It was professionally redone only 2 years ago.
When are you taking offers?
Wednesday. Whoa! Slow down. It's too far from the office. You want me to get home even later?
There's excellent local transit.
Of course.
Not the hand to the face.
She's not your pet.
What was that?
You heard what she
Did
said.
we mention the spacious garage? Why don't you all go ahead? I'll meet you there in a jiffy.
Nah. It's not their house. So I'm guessing she's a letting agent. That did not look good.
Sound!
Mate, you need to make sure this thing doesn't fall off your face.
Now's your chance. Get out of there.
Oh dear. What a ugly something.
All they wanted was justice for what my dad did.
Fair enough.
You're not your father, Mark.
Exactly.
That's why I'm going back.
Mm-hmm. So I stand this guy. What's going on to the Queen? Well, welcome people dems. So this is the last 15 minutes of Invincible, because if you were watching with me then you'll see that actually it just stopped. Just internet said no and then just stopped. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch the rest of this, and then we're going to watch episode 3 as well. Might as well get our bang for our buck. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Also, we stopped him from doing that vocal thing. Nice. That looked painful. Where's that going? Oh. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Oh. That is a very specific lasso. Is anyone going to help him? He didn't need your help. Oh, that's pretty gross though.
Give it to the boys in R&D. I want to report in a week.
What, does he want to like recreate it or something?
Sir, when Debbie came to speak with you, she seemed distressed when she saw me.
And she's a distressed person.
Not going to mention the fact that he's a clone. He's a clone. Why would you not mention that? Or why would you not know that even?
You gotta get over this stupid man of the house thing. I'm trying to help.
Oh yeah? Like you help Chicago?
Adam!
What?
The whole lot was unstable. That's why the city never built there. It's a miracle nobody was killed. Your powers don't make you a hero. They make you dangerous.
I mean, Dad. Like, come on, man. That's awful. I did think, is there a reason they've not built on that thing? What's going on with this door?
Fuck! You motherfucker!
I mean, sometimes it'd be like that. You've been through so much. Aww. Oh, that's actually got me. Oh, dear.
Wow. Look at all those things.
All those things.
Ooh, why don't you show him the shower, Immortal? I was born a baby human right here on the planet of Earth.
Oh.
I got my superpowers in a random industrial accident.
Oh my gosh.
Because I am a normal human superhero.
I mean, that's a little bit sus, bruv.
Am I in?
And under my leadership, instead of that fool, King Lizard, we will rise again. Any day now!
All hail Supreme
That's some lukewarm hope.
If anyone is going to turn this organization around, it's going to be King Lizard!
I mean, to be honest, I believe him a little bit more than the last one. Oh.
Why should I tell you anything? Who the hell are you anyway?
Think of me as an old friend.
Then they just wore me down. Brought me when I finally had to sleep.
Freeze! Who the hell are you?
That's what I said.
Me?
That's
I'm
a
not your
bulbous
problem.
dude.
Then whose problem are you?
His. Make him pay for what he did to your world.
Don't leave me here! Hey!
Let me just pause that there before it goes into the third one. Okay, so I remember from last night that I spent like a good portion of the episode being quite confused because where it started off with that guy that was on Nelson's column, and I was like, well, how did it jump from where we were and where it ended with this massive like explosion coming through to this and then them graduating, and I was like, well, I don't understand. Like, so I'm a little bit out of the sorts as to where, in what timeline, and like when did that happen? When did the first episode happen? I don't know at this point. I'm so confused. That last little bit there has probably been the only tip, only like little head nod to what I'd seen in the first episode. Like, aside from that, it would have been like the first episode just didn't happen almost. I think it's really telling how much of a toll it's taking on Mark's mum, because I think it's just a bit easy to like to think, yeah, just get over it. Like your husband, lover, father of your child is actually this megalomaniac from outer space that does not care about you, and what impact that actually has. And you know, her just not knowing what her role is because her husband's gone, her partner's gone, where she's good at work anymore. Like, Mark's not even really wanting to take any like guidance from her in terms of what he is set up to do and what you know, therefore what he thinks she understands about his now job with I can't remember the guy's name, with the old dude that runs that secret service thing. So I can imagine that she just doesn't know where her place is, which must be quite frustrating, and doesn't know where to go, what to do. And particularly, I mean, that cupboard, I was like, is this like a something coming from a different dimension that's going to be something, or is it just a really frustrating cupboard? But those little things, when you're already stressed, can just make you want to rip off its hinges. So I do kind of get that as well. I think Immortal, bro, it's a bit weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's giving you are like 10,000 years old and she looks about 17. and even if there's like, you know, 4 of them, it still don't sit right with me. Sorry, not about that. And I think it's a little bit rich for you to be like telling my man to be like, oh, you know, don't you worry about it, but you're leading the whole party, but you're like, that's a little bit suspect to me. I don't know about that. I would add that and be like, yo, there needs to be a group meeting because he's compromised. Like, how are you going to tell me what to do when actually we don't know whether or not... I'm not saying that doesn't work all the time because... or it can't work all the time because you've got lots of people like Scott and Jean Grey, for example, or Reed and Susan, or, you know, there's definitely been couples that have been together, but I just feel like... I just don't like Immortal. I don't know what it is. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I guess there's not really much else I can really say because I don't really know what else is going on. Oh, Atom Eve, I'm feeling really bad for her. It kind of, as soon as she did that and she's getting all that praise, I did think, could something go wrong here? And I guess there's always that responsibility meets obligation, culpability, accountability, opportunity, like all these different things when it comes from like being able to do all these amazing, and it always makes me think like if I was in that position and I could do all those things, like I think you'd be really hard pushed not to, because you just, unless you're like a really hard wired nutcase, you wouldn't want to watch somebody suffer. Again, unless you're weird. Like, but then I also appreciate, like I remember Eternals being like, oh, we didn't intervene because it wasn't our place to intervene. Remember that long dry movie. But I can kind of understand to a degree where it's like, well, if I intervene in this, I have to intervene in everything. And how much intervention then is going to stop people from advancing? Because, I mean, look at the internet. You know, well, I'm so old enough to remember encyclopedias back in the day. And I can't imagine as many people that's going out, rushing out to do their coursework or projects or anything, looking through no encyclopedias. So, making things too easy, I can kind of understand. But I do think her dad needs to take a chill pill. Like, this is your daughter, at the end of the day, yeah? She didn't ask for these powers, and she's literally doing her best, and you're giving her such a hard time. Like, yeah, not a fan of him. Okay, that last little bit, I did like the nod to, again, a different universe where you got a female version of that guy, the old dude, and a female version of the agent. What's going on there as well? Because he looks exactly the same as the other guy, and yet he doesn't... I feel as though he must be a clone. That's all I can think of. He must be a clone. And maybe he doesn't want him to know he's a clone because he doesn't want anyone to know that he's made like a cloning program. That's the only thing I can think of, but I'm just like, well, bro, like, he was literally blown up in a house. Like, do you think people were not going to notice? So I don't know if I'm on the right track with that or not. But anyway, let's jump into episode 3. So, that was, I don't think it has a name. So yeah, if you did watch this with me, then thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, then please drop me a like and subscribe. That would be amazing. And I do have both a YouTube membership if you want to hop on over there and support the channel in any way you want to. That'd be great. And I also have a Patreon as well. So if you want to head over there and show any kind of love, I'd be really grateful. And you get like full reactions and stuff before it hits YouTube and all that kind of good stuff. So for now, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.